Thank you so much for your support during the 2022 financial year. Over 1,600 animals that were adopted in that financial year enjoyed their new year in loving homes. We are so grateful because it's you that made this possible, and today I'd like to share the stories of 5 animals that came through our doors and that were rehomed last year, all because of your support. No animal should ever be treated so poorly that they get into the condition Isabel was in. After our inspectors received a call of a thin, malnourished dog, they attended the property and found emaciated Isabel. She was immediately seized and brought to the shelter for urgent care. Luckily, Isabel gained weight once provided with a nutritional diet. Her transformation was absolutely remarkable. Our team gave her the love, patience, and training she needed to ensure she became adoption ready. Though she was in the shelter for over 8 months, it was all worth it, seeing her adopted by her forever family. It was a long road for Augustine. When he arrived at the shelter as a stray, he was in extremely bad way. Poor Augustine had several medical challenges, which included a broken femur. Sadly, this boy's leg had to be removed because it was too damaged for us to repair. He was so scared, and he spent a lot of time trying to avoid us when we first started with his rehabilitation and his care plan. An amazing foster carer opened their home, so we were able to recover him from his injuries and he learned how to trust, possibly for the first time. After 6 months in our care, I'm very pleased to say he was adopted. We love all animals, but some really steal our hearts. Mate was one of those animals. After being surrendered due to his previous owner no longer having the time for him, Mate struggled in the shelter environment, and he was extremely fearful. Our kenneling staff dedicated a significant amount of time to ensure that Mate felt safe and loved. All the staff and all the hard efforts truly paid off, and he started to blossom. Although it took over 5 months, Mate finally found his perfect match. Miff and her 2 sisters, Spix and Speaks, were surrendered after their previous owners were moving and they were unable to take them with. After noticing she was weak and not wanting to walk, she was immediately seen by one of our veterinarians. After a thorough exam and x-ray, it was determined that Miff was egg-bound, with 2 eggs seen on the x-ray. She was given pain relief to stay comfortable, while the team tried various things to help her pass her eggs, for example, like giving her a warm bath. Luckily, she successfully passed both eggs. Miff was extremely lucky, and she didn't have to wait long before she was adopted. Darling Houdini had such a rough start to life. He fought very hard to survive on the streets, and when he was rescued and brought to RSPCA ACT, we knew he had a long road ahead. His eyes were so bad, they were permanently crusted over and shut. It was distressing to see him in this condition. After a few months of careful TLC by the cattery team, our wonderful foster carers, and the excellent medical work by our team of veterinarians, Houdini is unrecognizable. He has the most beautiful green eyes, and his health improved and his playful nature could come to the fore. Our not fit for purpose facilities and infrastructure can make our work really, really challenging. Thanks to you and your support, we were able to make much needed upgrades during the last financial year. We expanded 3 of our kennels to make larger spaces for our bigger dogs so that they can play and they can move around and they can be much happier in a much better space for them. After a call out in winter, we were able to install new blinds in our kennels, and this will help greatly with protecting our dogs and puppies from the elements. We were able to remove a row of metal cages and install these beautiful condos, ensuring that our cats are much healthier and happier while they wait here for us to rehome them. With your support, we were able to upgrade one of these yards so that we can work with Wombat Rescue and help them care for wombats for short periods of time. Dogs and cats aren't all that we care for here at RSPCA ACT. With your help, we were able to secure 2 additional spaces so that we can look after those small animals such as guinea pigs, rodents, reptiles, birds, and everything else that comes into our doors. Our vet project is nearing completion. We were able to secure this space that we can convert and use as a consult room, freeing up an additional surgery critical to our vet clinic work. Our vet team provides essential medical care for over 2,000 shelter animals every single year. We've been able to purchase much needed medical equipment, which are really costly, but help us to provide that care that we need to provide. And some of the equipment that we were able to secure include an X-ray machine, a TonerVet Plus, oxygen generators, more lights, Doppler blood pressure machines, IM3 vet time and IM3 Tara table. From the whole team, staff and animals here at RSPCA ACT, thank you so much for your support.